Welcome to Muskegon Community College's 2018 commencement ceremony. Please remain standing for the national anthem and for the invocation. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. It is my pleasure to introduce Trustee Ann Oakes, who will give tonight's invocation.
Thank you. Let us pray. Gracious Lord, we thank you that you are with us. We thank you for your loving kindness, family, friends. We thank you for all those that have helped us come to this present time. We thank you for all things, for we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and to those who are the called according to his purpose. For this purpose tonight, we say thank you. Thank you for this very moment. Thank you, God, for the wonderful, the joys, we thank you, oh God, for the tears that may be shed, but tears of joy. God, we say thank you for this moment. God, we don't know what the future holds, but we know you hold our future. So we ask for a special blessing upon the class of 2018. Open special doors for them. Do miraculous things for them. God, bless them in a special way as they continue their educational journey. We ask, oh God, for the wisdom of Solomon. We ask, oh God, for the inner strength of Samson. But above all, we ask for a heart of love like you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Trustee Oakes. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the chair of the Muskegon Community College Board of Trustees, Dr. Donald Crandall.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Muskegon Community College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Class of 2018 Commencement Ceremony. It's an honor to be standing before such an auspicious group of graduates. Going forward, there are many paths that can lead you to your goal. Each of you will determine your own path. Some will be straightforward, other paths will be more convoluted, fraught with delays, detours, and change in direction. But is it important to remember that the journey is as important as the destination? There will be delays and detours. There will also be lessons to learn, experiences to live, joys and successes to share. This evening, you have laid the foundation for that future. And as you move forward, keep in mind the words of Peter Drucker, who said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." For the past few months, we have seen students from MCC, from Washington, D.C., from around the country and around the world stand up with students from Parkland, Florida. You are an important part of reshaping our future. In order to do this, you will need to stretch your goals. No one can take what you have learned away from you. However, you need some additional tools, such as the ability to take appropriate risks. It was Robert Browning who said, "A man's reach should exceed his grasp." You will need the ability to be flexible. Blessed are those that are flexible, they shall not be bent out of shape. You will need the ability to be confident, strong, and resilient. But you will also need to temper that with compassion and caring. Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, which could have a potential of changing a life or your life. The word commencement implies a beginning. You will find that throughout your life, you will experience a series of endings and beginnings. So remember, do not cry because something is over, smile because it happened. As we watch you go to your new beginnings this evening, you will quickly realize that learning is a lifelong process. For over 90 years, Muskegon Community College has dedicated to graduating successful students. As we recognize the class of 2018, we reaffirm that commitment and applaud you for yours. However, you could not do this alone. As we congratulate you, we also congratulate and thank your parents, your family members, faculty, staff, friends who have shared in your journey. Your Board of Trustees congratulates you on this special day. Let's get this celebration underway. I would like to present to you the President of Muskegon Community College, Dr. Dale K. Nesbitt.
Good evening, folks. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 90th commencement ceremony of Muskegon Community College, one of the strongest community colleges in the nation. We'll get to that point a little bit later. It's also with great excitement that I stand before you today, as I am one of you. In fact, I met my lovely wife, Connie, who's sitting to my right, here at Muskegon Community College some years ago. And you all, I should say, are living proof that working hard and working smart works. If you please indulge me for just a moment, I'd like to demonstrate how good you all are, our students. And students, I'm going to ask you to rise, if I could, as I state some of the accomplishments that you've made. If you are a first-generation student, please rise. Thank you. If you are an early college student, please rise. Please stay, please rise, please rise, please stay there, folks. I want everyone to see you. I want everyone to see you. If you are or were a dual enrollment student, please rise. Oh. If you were a Muskegon Promise student, please rise. If you are a non-traditional or returning student, meaning you've graduated but not too recently, please rise. Come on, folks. Come on, folks. If you work or worked while you were attending college, please rise. And if you are an honor student of any kind, please rise. Thank you, folks. You may be seated. I did this to make one point, that life is not easy, but as you may see, our students are blazing a path through challenges large and small, so thank you very much for your hard work. Now, also keep in mind that whether or not you complete your degree here at a four-year institution, you need to update your talents. Stay engaged and continue your education for the rest of your lives. Now, you may know that our commencement theme this year is You've Earned This. Now, let me share with you some of what you've done and what our greater community has done to move the institution forward. You may know that in 2017, of the 28 community colleges in the state of Michigan, Muskegon Community College was selected the #1 community college in the entire state. Now, you all did that. You made it happen. You earned this. MCC has been ranked between #1 and #3 in the state of Michigan for the past 3 years. I make that point because these rankings are based upon the United States Department of Education data on gainful employment, transfer rates to universities, and our own graduation rates. Now, MCC continues to be an early college institution of choice in Muskegon, Ottawa, and Newaygo counties, having competed with literally every other college in this region and won the opportunity to provide that service to our students. To more than 1,000 students over those years, you've earned this, you did this. In recent years, MCC's West Michigan Concert Winds and the MCC Collegiates had the opportunity to perform in Carnegie Hall, yes, the Carnegie Hall in New York. So you all made this happen, and that's speaking to you back there, band and the choir, you've earned this. Now, the women's basketball squad won its first state title in 20 years. You made that happen as well. You've earned this. Now, as an institution, we made a promise to all of you some time ago that we would make this a state-of-the-art learning environment and a student success model for schools around the nation. So now that promise has come to fruition, we've completed our state-of-the-art science center on campus. Many of you are taking classes there, and I know some of the folks on the dais here are very excited about that because we were working so hard with you to make that happen. Our downtown technology center, the Sturgis Technology Center, which is simply a block from this location. Our campus health and wellness center is nearing completion, and construction of our art center, located in the former technology center on campus, will begin this month. Now importantly, this is where students come in a way that I think most people don't recognize. We've raised nearly $50 million to fund those facilities. And those dollars came from the generous taxpayers of Muskegon County, very generous private donors, grant makers, and individuals that many students who preceded you, and some of you sitting here, helped raise. So because of you, this would not have happened had you not done the work that you've done. So thank you very much for the work that you've done. And finally, well, yes, let's try to clap. Let me pause for that. And finally, let me say about you, you take a back seat to no one. I have conversations around the nation about the work that you've done. And in fact, the last couple months, I've given presentations in locations as far away as San Diego and as close as Ottawa County. And I use these examples of what you've done, and other schools are looking to you as leaders. I mean, you are leaders in the nation, and I want you to remember that when you leave these halls. So thank you for your work. Now, on with the program. On stage with me are members of the Board of Trustees, our Provost, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, and select speakers for tonight's ceremony. I will introduce them to you, ask each one of them to rise if able, remain standing, and I ask you to greet them with your applause after I have finished. Now, to my right and your left is Dr. Donald Crandall, Chair of our Board of Trustees, the Vice Chair of the Board, Diana Osborne, Trustee Nancy Fry, Treasurer of the Board of Trustees, Sean Mullally, Trustee of the Board of Trustees, Ann Oakes, Trustee of the Board of Trustees, Roy Portinga, and Trustee of the Board of Trustees, Kathy Moore. We also have in the second row, Student Government Association President, Derek Jakaliak, Alumni Relations Committee Chair, Mr. David Wells, distinguished alumnus, you will hear from her later, Dr. Pamela Smith, MCC Faculty Association Representative, Irene Church, Master of Ceremony, the legendary Don Bogema, student speaker, Nicholas Halen, student speaker, Robin Carpenter, Provost Executive Vice President, Dr. John Selman, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Kelly Conrad, and Dean of Academic Affairs, Dan Minzima Sebinga. Please join me in thanking them for their service. And now, students, you will appreciate, please be seated. Students, you will appreciate the fact that we're also honoring faculty members who served you well during this last several years. These are individuals or examples of faculty who have shared their knowledge and lives for the betterment of generations of students just like you. I will introduce them to you, ask each one of them to rise, remain standing if able, and ask you to greet them with your applause after I finished. First, Thomas Groner, 14 years of service. Ms. Jeannie Cooper-Kuiper, 15 years of service. Ms. Christine Donnelly, 16 years of service. Ms. Dr. Renika Manat, 18 years of service. Ms. Karen Wilson, 31 years of service. And Robert Vanderlaan, 51 years of service to the college. And if you're keeping track, that's 145 years of service to the institution. Now, the Muskegon Community College Faculty Association is an organization that commits itself to improving the academic quality of life here at Muskegon Community College. The faculty, as we all know, are the heart of student learning. Professor Irene Church, chairperson for the Faculty Association Scholarship Committee, is here tonight and will present the awards that the association provides. Ms. Church, would you please step forward?
Good evening and welcome, graduates, families, friends, and honored guests on behalf of the Muskegon Community College Faculty Association. The Faculty Association annually gives out 2 scholarships, and it is my pleasure to announce these recipients. This year, the Recognition Scholarship honors retiring instructors Tom Groner, Linda Ferry, and Bob Vanderlaan. This year, the Recognition Scholarship is awarded to Abigail Postma. Abigail was recommended by Aaron Hoffman and Stephanie Kazanza. Abigail feels fortunate to have been admitted to MCC's early college program. She is grateful that she was able to jumpstart her college education and thankful to MCC for making this program possible. Abigail is also very fond of music and has been very active in Grand Haven High School's orchestra program for 9 years, along with 4 years in the Irish Fiddling Group. While at MCC, Abigail maintained a 4.0 and plans to continue her education at the University of Michigan's Taubman College of Architecture to pursue a career in architecture. She was not able to join us tonight, but we'll make sure she gets her scholarship. This year's Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of our friend and colleague, Richard Doctor. Richard Doctor, a member of the first Fruitport High School's class, earned a BA in Literature from Wheaton College and an MA from the University of Illinois. He began teaching English at MCC in 1976, influencing students for decades in literature, writing, and philosophy. He was eventually the English department chairperson, creating the model of how to be a mentor and leader to his colleagues in a department. He also worked on many administrative roles and was crucial in our assessment and accreditation processes. More importantly, Richard was a kind, funny, hardworking, intellectual, spiritual friend and colleague. He is deeply missed by his MCC family and his wife, Paula, his 2 daughters, 2 son-in-laws, and his 6 grandchildren. This year's Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Juan Lahum. Juan was recommended by Charlotte Griffith, David Wiggins, and Michelle Duvall Martin. Juan is planning to attend Grand Valley State University Electrical Engineering program. He will work his way through college. If my plan does not go as predicted, I will improvise and will adapt my plan. I will always try to find a solution and push my plan to work. Juan has maintained a 3.8 GPA and feels his experience at MCC is very beneficial. He appreciates the way MCC has kept pace with its pace of innovation. He states, "I wish I could come a little bit earlier and stay a little bit longer and take classes at all the new buildings." Juan, please come to the stage.
The Haddon Award is presented by Mercy Health and is presented to a graduate of the MCC nursing program. Tonight, this award is presented by Kimberly McElhaney, Director of the Preoperative Services at Mercy Health Muskegon Trinity Health. Ms. McElhaney, would you please step forward?
Thank you for having me, and congratulations to all the graduates. The Haddon Award is the Reverend Archibald Haddon, D.D. Minister of the First Congregational Church of Muskegon, was named president of the first Hackley Hospital Board of Trustees in 1902 and served in this position until his death in 1937. He led the way in implementing Charles H. Hackley's letter of intent for Hackley Hospital, in which he stated, "It is my desire that it should be established and administered upon the broadcast and most liberal lines of usefulness, and that it may be an institution not only for the best care of the sick and injured, but as well for the thorough training of nurses." Since 1946, the Board of Trustees at Hackley Hospital has given the Haddon Award to a graduating nursing student from each class in memory of Archibald Haddon. The tradition was continued through the transition of the Hackley School of Nursing to Muskegon Community College and will continue by Mercy Health Partners to honor the legacy of Hackley Hospital and Reverend Haddon. The recipient of this award is selected by faculty on the basis of interest in advanced education, scholarship, citizenship, and excellence in bedside nursing. The recipient of the Haddon Award for the summer of 2017 class is Vincent Motor. Vincent, will you please come up and receive your plaque? The recipient of the Haddon Award for the winter 2018 class is Daniel Haishen. Daniel, will please come up and receive your plaque.
Now, Provost and Executive Vice President Dr. John Selman will introduce our student speakers. I will note that the college switched to student speakers a few years ago, and we found that our students regularly gave, or always gave, the most inspirational speakers, so why not make the switch? Dr. Selman.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nesbury. Congratulations to the 2018 graduating class. We know that this is an exciting time for you and your family and your friends. So please enjoy this special moment, as graduation is a time to pause and to celebrate your achievements. So stand proud. You've earned this. As always, please take a moment to thank those who have helped you along the way, such as your family, your friends, employers, and our MCC family. Again, congratulations to all of you on a job well done, and we certainly wish you and your families the very, very best. Each year, I have the distinct privilege of introducing our student speakers. Although their challenges, stories, and journeys may be slightly different, the results are the same: success and completion at the end of a very, very special journey, which makes all of us here at Muskegon Community College proud, extremely proud. Please allow me to refer you to the commencement program on page 5 to learn more about the backgrounds and details of each of our student speakers. Our first speaker, Nicholas Heelan, was recently quoted in the Bay window our student newspaper saying, "I would like to show everyone that will be attending that anything is possible. How I, a person with a reading and writing disability who has repeatedly been told he would amount to nothing, can indeed graduate with a college degree." Nick will be graduating with his associate's degree tonight and looking forward to transferring to Michigan State University next fall. In addition to his educational endeavors, he enjoys fishing, working out, hiking, camping, and going on miniature adventures. Here to share more about his challenges and his journeys is our first student speaker, Nicholas Heelan. Nicholas.
One second. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the way this place is set up, because if I don't look over here, it's like I'm talking to nobody. All right, good evening. We're gonna try that again. Good evening. All right. I wanted to begin by taking a moment of time to thank everyone for attending this grand evening. I also want to give a shout out to the woman that raised me, my mom, Glenna Heelan. To give you guys an idea on what kind of person my mother is, I need only use 4 simple words: smart, sassy, and extra classy. But in all seriousness, Mom, thank you. I can honestly say that you and any person that shares your compassion, strength, positivity, and tenacity are my personal heroes. So, my name is Nicholas Glenn Heelan, and I was born in Illinois' Tinley Park, and then moved up to Pullman, Michigan when I was about 6 years old. I attended the Saugatuck public schooling system and entered the early college program when I was a junior in high school. I lived with my brother Ed, who served as my father and gave up a considerable amount of his childhood so I can have my own. And my mom, who I've already introduced, and those two are sitting right over there. If you two can give a wave to the big crowd, you're a huge part of the reason why I'm here, and I want everyone to be able to know who you are. In the fall, I plan on attending Michigan State University to study biochemistry and environmental sciences. Now, I bet you're all wondering why I'm even up here in the first place. Me too, a little bit. I really had no interest in giving this speech. I was really busy with schoolwork and studying. But then a random MCC email entitled "You Earned This" popped up in my mailbox, and my immediate thought was, yes, finally, I won a raffle. I'm gonna go get my sweatshirt. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I didn't get the sweatshirt. I just fell for a clever clickbait campaign. But I read the email anyway, and I learned that the theme of this year's commencement speech was "You Earn This." This is a theme that I and everyone that is here tonight should hold very dear. So I applied to speak. I truly feel that we all earned this. School has never been easy for me. After battling with reading and writing disabilities, after countless overnight study sessions, and after silencing the many depressed and anxious whispers in my ear, I earned this. I earned the right to be in Phi Theta Kappa. I earned the right to graduate with a 4.0 GPA. But most importantly, I and everyone that is here graduating tonight earned the right to be proud of yourself. I wanted to come up on this stage and show everyone that if something can be pictured in your mind, it can be brought into reality. No one would have ever thought that me, this slow kid, this special ed kid, the kid that really couldn't say the word rock or wheel until he was well into his 16s, could get accepted into any college he applied to, be commended for numerous academic accomplishments, and be able to help other people learn. I earned this. I worked hard for this, and so did everyone here. But one of the most frustrating things for me, personally, is when people just assume that I'm smart or that I was born a genius, like all the huge and hard sacrifices I made didn't happen. I assure you, I was not born a genius, just ask my brother. But we earned this, all of us, and don't let anyone ever try and take that away from you. I realized that long ago, in order to be successful in life, one must realize that life happens indiscriminately and most of the time unfairly to everybody. Everyone has obligations and tragedies, but the thing that separates the successful from the unknown is going to be how you deal with these obstacles. You must also realize that any and all of the excuses that you make are, in reality, just the illusions you have created to help you deal with the fact that you let yourself down. I know these words are kind of harsh, but hopefully they strike a chord with everybody here. And if my words upset, invigorate, or even liberate you, then I have accomplished my goal. The last thing I wish to convey to my fellow students and to everyone that's attending here tonight is this. Do not settle with what you have earned thus far. Take pride in what you have accomplished and celebrate your skills, but do not get comfortable. Keep striving to improve yourself in every way so that when your final moments on this earth come, you can honestly say, with a smile on your face, that you earned everything. Thank you.
Our next student speaker has run a business and has worked a number of years in retail before she acted on a lifelong interest in theater. And then she registered for classes at Muskegon Community College. She also said in a recent, had a recent quote in the Bay Window, our student newspaper, about her college experience. And this is, by the way, in your programs as well. My college experience has been amazing. Because of the faculty and the staff that truly care about students, my life has been changed for the better. Before attending MCC, I had not realized how small my world was. Now my world is very big. Not big to be scary though, but big enough to make life even more beautiful than it was before. In addition to her educational endeavors, Robin enjoys singing, hiking, crocheting, and campfires. She and her husband, Tom, celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary this year and are expecting their 6th grandchild in September. She will be graduating with an associate's degree tonight and looking forward to transferring to Grand Valley State University. Here to share more about her journey is our second student speaker, Mrs. Robin Carpenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Selman. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for this incredible opportunity to speak tonight. It is an immense honor that I do not take lightly. I wish to extend to my fellow graduates my sincere and hearty congratulations. Just look at you. I'm so proud of you. You did it. And I did it too. When I turned 50, I determined that I was going to get a tattoo and I was going to finally go to college. Don't worry, Mom, I still don't have the tattoo. But look where I am. When I graduated from high school, I had no intention of going to college. I hadn't even bothered to take the SAT or ACT tests. The last thing I wanted to do was to sit in another classroom. After meeting and marrying my husband, I was more than happy to be a full-time homemaker and begin the joyous task of raising the four children that God blessed us with. It wasn't until after my youngest child entered college that I even thought about possibly attending myself. I had always been interested in theater, so I thought it might be fun to take an acting class. What I didn't realize was that the enrollment process at Muskegon Community College was the same for just taking one class as it was for enrolling for a full credit load. By the time I was through new student orientation, I found myself enrolled in 3 classes as a brand new college student. I was so excited. My loved ones were excited for me. My husband got a kick out of telling people that he was sleeping with a college girl. I remember my first week at MCC. I wore my business casual jackets and slacks, carried an over-the-shoulder book bag that looked like a briefcase. I thought it was proper college attire for someone of my generation, and I was ready to learn. The trouble was, I couldn't even find my way around campus. I was late for my first class. And to make matters worse, other students kept stopping to ask me for directions, and they were confused when I could not help them. After a few days of this, it finally dawned on me that they thought I was an instructor. Well, I quickly switched to wearing jeans and a hoodie, traded the book bag for my infamous tie-dye backpack, and nobody ever asked me for directions again. The graduating class of 2018 has been through a lot to get here. We know we would not be here were it not for the people that care about us. There were times when I didn't think I would make it. Trying to balance being a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a friend, a volunteer, on top of a part-time job, and jumping into the college life full swing was a challenge. I learned much about our world, about the earth beneath my feet, the stars above my head, and all things logical. I learned much about myself. I learned I study much more efficiently early in the morning. I learned that I actually enjoy math if I understand it. And I learned that I love being on the stage, but calling a show from up in the booth is a trip too. I am so grateful for all that I have learned during my years at MCC, and I know I could not have done it alone. I would like to thank my husband, Tom, all my family and my friends for their prayers and their pep talks and for their patience. I would like to thank every MCC faculty member, instructor, and tutor that not only helped me along the way, but believed that I could do something that I didn't think I could. I am grateful for the many wonderful friends that I made during my time here, and I know some of them will be my friends forever. In a few minutes, my classmates and I will no longer be students of Muskegon Community College, but we will become alumni. Graduates, we earned this. We earned the right to proudly wear this cap and gown. We earned the right to attend this prestigious ceremony. We earned the degrees that we will be very soon awarded. There are many things that can be earned throughout life: a paycheck, a promotion, a reputation, hopefully a good one, and respect, just to name a few. There are also things you cannot earn. You cannot earn love. Love is a choice, and trying to earn love is called manipulation. So love unconditionally. You cannot earn forgiveness. Forgiveness must be freely given, or it is not true forgiveness at all. The amazing thing about forgiveness is that the one who bestows it is the one who benefits the most. So forgive quickly and completely. I believe that you cannot earn your way to heaven. The Apostle Paul said that it is by God's grace that we are saved through faith in Jesus Christ, and you can't take credit for this. It is the gift of God. Salvation cannot be earned. You cannot earn a gift. When someone gives you a gift, it is because of the generosity of their heart and not because of anything you have done. Knowing this, be a giver of good gifts with no strings attached. I love giving gifts. My friends and family can attest to this. I wish that I could give each of you graduates a gift that you could hold in your hand, but this is obviously not possible. Instead, I offer you a gift that you can hold in your hearts, the gift of my words. I would like to send you off with a blessing tonight. This ancient Hebrew blessing is my gift to you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Now, go do the amazing things that only you can do. Be the amazing person that only you can be. Whether you are going to a four-year university, beginning your dream job, or still looking for a job, just remember what Mr. Rogers said. The greatest thing that we can do is to help somebody know that they're loved and capable of loving. There you go. If Mr. Rogers said it, it's good enough for me. Finally, for those of you transferring to Grand Valley State University, if you happen to see me on campus next year, smile and give me a high five, but please don't ask me for directions.
Every year, our students knock it out of the park. Thank you very much for those inspiring speeches, Nick and Robin. At this time, I'd like to turn the programmer over to the MCC College singers who will present the fine music they've prepared for this event, Earth Song. Graduates, now that you have completed your studies at MCC, you will become alumni of Muskegon Community College. We do plan to stay in contact with you. The Alumni Relations Committee is represented tonight by Mr. David Wells, Alumni Relations Committee Chair and MCC alumnus, who will greet you and recognize one of our distinguished alumni. Mr. Wells, please step forward.
Thank you, Dr. Nesberry. Graduates, on behalf of the MCC Alumni Association, I welcome you to our family. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present the second Alumni Achievement Award. And this is an honor recognizing professional achievement by one of its graduates from the past 15 years, and I wish to recognize at this time Mr. David Taki, class of 2005, who is a political science faculty member at Ferris State University. David is well known within the Muskegon community as he wrote and hosted 2 educational shows, The Essentials of Democracy and A Novel Conversation on MCC TV. Most recently, he served as writer, director, and featured speaker for The Evening with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., presented in October 2017 at the Frauenthal Center. When Taki shifted careers in 2007 to attend graduate school, he became a visiting political science instructor at both Adrian College and Muskegon Community College. At MCC, over the next decade, Mr. Taki taught American government, comparative government, international relations, and international organizations. He developed online courses and coordinated a simulated diplomacy program that expanded participation 200% within the first 2 years. His efficacy study on the International Affairs program resulted in its increased institutional funding. Congratulations, David, and please come up and accept your recognition.
I'm just going to speak briefly. For those of you who know me, you know that's difficult. So I want to thank my entire MCC family for this honor and recognition. The students, the staff, the board, the faculty, and the alumni. I would also like to thank my amazing and lovely wife, Amanda Rusidlo. I have prepared approximately 90 minutes of comments. I won't give them about her magnificence, but I want you to know that I could, okay? So, graduates, congratulations. You are now embarking on an entirely new stage of your life. When you began your journey at Muskegon Community College, it began a new chapter. The conclusion now of that journey creates yet another chapter. The theme for tonight is what you have earned. Let me tell you what you've earned from someone who has sat where you have sat. What you have earned is the power to write that next chapter. What you have earned at MCC, combined with some wisdom and some earnest effort, has the power to change your lives, the lives of the people in your family, and even the world. My only advice to you is use that power. Write the next chapter of your lives to be glorious and good. Be brave, be kind, be daring, and be unafraid to set your sights as high as you might dream to set them. Because now and forever, my friends, you are Jayhawks, and you have learned how to fly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Takitaki. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Pamela Smith, the Distinguished Alumni Award recipient for 2018. The Distinguished Alumni Award is the highest honor that MCC bestows upon outstanding alumni whose professional achievements, community service, advocacy of higher education exemplify the foremost ideals of their alma mater. Dr. Pamela J. Smith is the Executive Director of the Pathfinders After School program in Muskegon Heights, where she is responsible for marketing, fundraising, and managing enrollment. During her tenure, the reinvigorated Pathfinders program has more than quadrupled its operating budget. Dr. Smith's successful career in higher education, retail, healthcare management, and leading community organizations spans 4 decades and 3 states. Additionally, she has helped coordinate MCC Business Development's community entrepreneur training for Muskegon area high school students, and she has chaired and planned Black History, Hispanic Awareness, and Women's History Month programs at Muskegon Community College. It is my great honor on behalf of the MCC Alumni Association to recognize Pamela for this award. Today is your day, Dr. Pamela Smith.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the board and all of the MCC family for this distinguished award. Today is your day. You did this. I am reveling in the sparkle in your eyes and the big smiles on your faces. Today is the day that you've prepared for the last 2, 3, or more years. Even though it seemed very far and into the future at times, harder and harder to achieve. The day is here. You did this. Congratulations. I thought about your class, the great class of 2018, a few weeks ago, when I passed a group of about 20 potential students, incoming students, as they toured the campus. I saw nervousness, tension, and that deer in the headlight look in their eyes. Unknown to them, once they learned, as you did, to move around this maze of a building with the first floor down and the 3rd floor up, to get to their classes on time and overcome the daily obstacles of Blackboard. Is it up today or isn't it? And complete all of their assignments, they will be sitting where you are in the not so distant future. Of course, getting around the building was only half the battle. I am sure some of you questioned whether attending MCC was the right choice, and the answer is yes. It was the right choice for me, and it was the right choice for you. I know it was tough juggling classes, work, the kids, friends, and the dreaded commute. As a matter of fact, a student of mine, that she was so tired one day that she walked in the house, plopped down on the sofa, and was out like a light. She did not even take off her coat and boots. She was startled when she felt a nudge and heard her husband say, "Honey, come to bed." He had let her doze on the sofa for a couple of hours. No, you surely did not choose MCC because it was easy. This is your day. You did this. It is here at Muskegon Community College where you have become a researcher, writer, problem solver, critical thinker, and team player. These are only some of the skills you will immediately put to use in your chosen career or when you transfer to the college or university of your choice. Along the way, remember that this is where you met many new friends who you just know will be in your life forever. This is where you hung out on Wacky Wednesdays and couldn't wait to buy the popcorn when it was on sale in the main lounge because it smelled so good. Your instructors, counselors, and advisors had an open door policy. No appointment needed. They provided unlimited support. They encouraged you and believed in you when you wanted to give up, because they knew that the certificate and/or degree you receive today would set you on a course for a successful, very successful future career. Some of you, like me, were fortunate enough to leave MCC with a mentor who will provide you with job references, follow your career milestones, be your biggest cheerleader, and be there to give advice many years from the day you first met. No, none of us knows what the future holds, but this I know from experience. Your MCC education is the best foundation for portending your future success. Just as you had to identify and find resources to complete this stage of your educational journey, continue to sniff out resources and future mentors who await you. I promise you, those mentors are there. So celebrate this day. Use the completion of this goal and your future education to remain inquisitive, interested in the things that are going on around you, and to overcome the days that will challenge you to your core. Avoid becoming complacent, never stop dreaming and striving for more. Keep the sparkle in your eyes and the big smile on your faces. Use them from this day forward to provide the light along your path to success. Remember, you decided to attend MCC not only because it was the #1 community college in the state. You chose a partner for life. So when you need a little rejuvenation, come back and visit the special people at Muskegon Community College. I can attest to the fact that they will be here and welcome you warmly with open arms. As Jane Pauley, the host of CBS Sunday Morning, has said, I wish you a life with a lot of really good days. Congratulations, you did this.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is that moment you've all been waiting for. the presentation of the class of 2018 and the awarding of degrees. Will the faculty, counselors, librarians, and administrative staff please rise? Will the graduates of the class of 2018 who are about to receive their associate degrees and certificates please rise? Chair Crandall, the faculty of Muskegon Community College has recommended that the students who now stand before you and whose name appear in the commencement program be awarded the associate degree or diploma according to and on the condition of having completed their specific course requirements. As president of this august institution, it is my extreme pleasure to present these students to you for the conferring of degrees.
Through the powers vested in the Board of Trustees of Muskegon Community College, I hereby confer upon those candidates who have completed their requirements the degrees and certificates listed in the program tonight with all the attendant rights, privileges, responsibilities, and honors. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Crandall. And please be seated. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Vice President of Academic Affairs, Kelly Conrad, and Dean of Academic Affairs, Dan Rinsema Sibinga, who will read the names of the class of 2018, and it is my pleasure to introduce the Interim Director of Nursing, Chris Patterson, who will pin the nursing students or graduates of the class of 2018.
Derek Jahalik. Nicholas G. Heelan, with honors 4.0. Elizabeth Robin Carpenter, with honors. Caitlin Church. Daniel Heischen. Carrie Lynn Abbott. Joseph Peter Almond. Scott Thomas Anderson, with honors. Amanda Anderson. LaPria Shanshay Anthony. Shelley Armstrong, with honors. Madeline Bacon. Alexis Christina Bailey. Kiera Bailey, with honors. Brent Joseph Baker. Veronica Barrientos Villafana. Alec Stephen Batchelder. Zaina Beganovich. Emily Ann Benkert. Lauren Lee Bennett, with honors. Macy L. Blake. Jessica J. Bolin. Kayla Bopon. Paul T. Bourne. Nicholas C. Brown. Breelyn Burns. Lavita Butcher. Shelby Nicole Kane. Katie Calderon. Miguel Calderon, with honors. Zoella Violet Calhoun. Terry Carlson. Brittany Carson. Lucas R. Champosh. Jillian Chase. Brianne Comstock, with honors. Amanda Jean Kuhn. Ramon Correa. Alejandra Correa Castro. Jalisha T. Cruz. Jamie L. Crum. Mia Cruz. Samantha Daigle. Jade Davis. Kiera M. Davis, with honors. Courtney Day. Heather DeBoer, with honors. Chad Dieters. Taylor Dieters, with honors. Shelby J. DuVernay. Anthony DeCesar. Dominique D. Dockery. Sarah May Reed Dove. Abigail May Drent. Angelica Duazo. Armand Doolan. Alicia Dusterwinkle. Mariah Edinburn. Michael Ellenboss. Michelle Ellenboss. Christopher Ellison, with honors. Chastity Simone Ellis. Tanya Evanowski, with honors. Darcy Farmer. Mason Ferguson. Megan Fletcher. Nicole Ford with honors. Cora L. Fox. Rhiannon Franks with honors. Brittany Gardner. Catherine Gillisey. Ashley Golightly. Joshua M. Golliver. Adrian Gonzalez. Jonathan Gonzalez. Bailey Gorecki with honors. Stacy K. Green with honors. Taylor Green with honors. Camila Griffith. Angela Grinwis. Cole Hamilton. Kelston Hanneman. Kate Hexel. Justice Hepler. Jamie Hill. Kendra J. Hillier. Rachel Marie Hollowell. Rachel Lucinda Holmes with honors. Megan Halwerda with honors. Nicholas Hostler with honors. Jill Hausman with honors. Courtney Marie Howard. Jennifer I. Hull. Callie Lee Inman. Katrina Inthavong. Hassan Jackson. Robert W. Jacobs with honors. Lane Jakeliak. Catherine Frances Jenkins with honors. Brittany Jimenez. Ryan Jimenez with honors. Latyra Johnson. Mandy Johnson with honors. Tanya Marie Johnson. Sarah Jones. Nicole R. Jorison. Jessica Josephson. Felicia Kempf with honors. Michaela Kempf. Jeremy Kennedy. Sarah Elizabeth Klempel. Mackenzie Knuth with honors. Amber Lynn Korotkowski with honors. Christian Ledesma. Cynthia Leach with honors. Jennifer Liestma. Adrienne Virgin Lewis. Sarah Catherine Linkus with honors. Melissa Loomis with honors. Marvin A. Lopez with honors. Elizabeth Lowe. Alyssa Lucas. San Juana Milagros Luna with honors. Tanya Lynn with honors. Ashley Amber Madden with honors.
Shelby Murata with honors. Tamaya Massey with honors. Alyssa McKibben. Jamonte S. Melton. Jennifer Marie Mizell. Amy Mobley. Samantha Lynn Monroe. Velma V. Montoya. Edith Moreno with honors. Ashley Nicole Morrow. Hannah Leanne Moss. Victoria Ann Mueller with honors. Tony Marie Mulder. Theodora Neer. Stephanie Nelson with honors. Tammy M. Nelson Ottinger. Morgan Nichols. Jalal Niaziu. Joshua Olger. Elijah Arthur O'Neill. Isabella Elena Ordonez with honors. Sarah Joy Page with honors. Hans Paulson. Jennifer Pelham with honors. Enrique Peña. Leona A. Paragard. Trey Wesley Perry. Madison Perry Herrera with honors. Rebecca Peterson. Kathleen Ann Port. Christian Post. Angela Pouch. Preslenik. Kristen Preslenik with honors. Shay Pulls. Ashley Quinlan. Lakeisha Renee Raymond. Haley Reed with honors. Julie Ann Robertson. Leisha Rosales with honors. Robert Raymond Roselle Jr. Brianna M. Rundle. Una Keisha Sane. Kevin Sanchez. Max Schaub with honors. Sam Schaub. Aubrey Schaefer. Mallory Scouten with honors. Zoe Schultz with honors. Tamara Schumacher with honors. Alyssa Ruth Scott with honors. Mary Scott. Sarah May Serene. Anna Sheridan with honors. Rhea Shine with honors. Paige Searsima. Sydney Skiles. Kelly J. Smulligan. Daisy Jean Smith with honors. Nicole Smith. Sarah Snye. Kate Sower. Rebecca Spickelmeyer. Caleb Sportel. Heidi A. Sprague. Caleb Stolzenberg. Demaya Starr. Taylor Lorraine Stefanich. Deanna Stemble with honors. Heaven Stevenson. Brianna Storr with honors. Nathan Strand. Alyssa Swick. Eileen Grace Taylor. Andrew Teasley. Garrett Tembruki. Samantha Terrian. Bailey K. Tharp. Alyssa Tiley, with honors. Sydney Tiley, with honors. Mariah Twin Thesis, with honors. Megan Thomas. Isabella Thompson. Joseph C. Thompson, with honors. Congratulations. Eliza Rose Trin. Alyssa Tucker. Carly Vanderhenst. Stephanie Christabeth Vanderlinden. Kelly E. Van Osdal. Lindsay Wagoner. Jeremy Warr. Casey Lynette Wallace. Julie Walters, with honors. Ashley Wadneski. Rebecca Welsh, with honors. Jacob Westrate, with honors. Alyssa White. Emma White. Samantha Wheeling. Koya Katis Wiley. Camaria Monique Williams. Kalisa Williams, with honors. Shania Joy Woodwike. Caitlin Wright. Michaela Wright, with honors. Mitchell Scott Wybinga. Sarah Youngo. Chelsea Zimmer. Jennifer Zorman. Yadira Paz. Jacoba Rorba, with honors. Riley Rutherford, with honors. Brittany Willay. Bradley Seifert. Shane Lucas, with honors. Ashley Clausen, with honors. Rena M. McLean. Tasha Vanderkoy.
Okay, graduates, please rise. In recognition of your status as college graduate, please now change the placement on your tassel from the right side of your graduation hat to the left side. Good job. Yeah, that's right. And also, graduates, this auditorium is filled with people who are here to celebrate your accomplishments, earned by you individually, belonging to you, and they are as proud of your accomplishments of completion as we are. I express my personal congratulations, and I ask each of you to turn and face the audience. Board members, faculty, staff, spouses, family, and friends, I present to you the class of 2018 graduates of Muskegon Community College.
Congratulations. On behalf of Muskegon Community College and our graduates, thank you for joining us for the 2018 commencement ceremony. At this time, I ask you all to please stand and join in the singing of the MCC alma mater. You will find the words on the back cover of your program. Please remain standing for the recessional performed by the Muskegon Regional Police Pipes and Drums.